The Office of Off-Campus and Commuter Services piloted a program this semester called Commuter Assistance. The goal of the program was to provide freshman commuters with a guide for their first semesters. One of these CAs is Tom Scapitici. Tom is a senior at Iona College who transferred from the University of Massachusetts Amherst after his sophomore year. I spoke to him about his role as a commuter assistant.
Well, as a commuter assistant, basically what I am assigned to is about 42 to 43 freshman commuter students. And our role with them is to build relationships with them and to basically be their guide through their first year. So we will help them with anything that they need in regards to, getting them directed to certain offices or faculty, helping them, figure out what events are going on, and even programming events for them specifically. So basically just a general guide and advisor to them.
One of the main goals of the commuter assistants is to build relationships with their students. I spoke to Tom about how his interactions with freshmen have developed over the semester.
Interactions with them have actually been pretty good. At the very beginning of the year, it was a little bit more difficult because they had not been at the school long. They didn't know who we were, so it was a little more structured as to giving them questions, getting answers back from them about how they're doing and things like that. But more recently, actually building relationships with them, I've come to become friends with them. So I'll see them around campus, they'll say hi to me, we'll even hang out sometimes and talk when we have free time from classes. And it's gone from more of an advisory role with them and like seeing them to more of, an actual friendship and really building, personal relationships with them.
I also spoke with Michelle Sampson Nelson, the founder of the Commuter Assistants and the director of Off-Campus and Commuter Services, on her inspiration for the program.
I am really pleased with the Commuter Assistant program. I think that any new pilot program is going to hit bumps along the way, but I think that the CAs have been incredible. They are those students who saw a need and were sort of willing to deal with the challenges associated with it to help fill that need. And so I think the fact that I picked exceptional student leaders really helped make it a lot smoother. I think we had a lot fewer bumps than we thought we would, and I'm seeing the impact. I'm seeing the notifications when there are students who have questions and they have places to go, and I'm seeing more of the commuters around campus, and I know them, and they're happy to see you, and they're happy to get involved, and you see them at events, and we've had some really fun events, particularly a really successful commuter Thanksgiving. So I think that it has the potential to change commuter life on campus, and I really feel like that's starting to happen. So first semester, I'm really happy with it.
I asked Olivia, one of Tom's freshman commuters, how the program has affected her.
It helped me make friends. A lot of the kids that were under Tom, they were my friends. So Tom is great.
That's great.
Yeah, I see him all over the place. I kind of complain to him about everything.
I also asked Tom about his thoughts on the future of the commuter assistant program.
After this first year so far, I think that it's a really, really effective program. The events that we've held, the relationships that we've built with these students has really made a major impact on the campus itself as a whole. And I think that the work that we've done, I think it'll carry on into next year and continue on, for a while. Because I think it's a really important thing to do to cater to these freshmen, because they're coming into a brand new experience, and I think that this program for them is one of the most important things they could have on campus, because it gives them a representative to really help them and walk them through everything so that they don't have any questions, and that so they really get the full experience of Iona.
I also asked Michelle how she would like to improve the CA program in the future.
I would also hope that we can continue to develop their training and to continue to develop our programming and just have it become sort of more routinized. We certainly have made folks more aware of who the CAs are, but it's helpful to continue to develop it that way. And like I said, more programming, meeting the student needs change over time. So we've certainly learned things this year, and we will hope to continue to develop that next year. They have 40 students apiece, which is a lot. I would love to have the number be reduced a little bit per student, because we provide a lot of personal attention. I think I expected the program to take about 5 to 10 hours a week for my commuter assistants, but picked great leaders, and they're spending perhaps a little more time than that on the program. And so I just definitely want to make sure that they also are still focusing on their student first, and then their leadership position second. So hopefully we'll also be able to kind of bring the numbers down, perhaps get more CAs. That's a dream, but we'll figure it out.